You are now tuned in with the host with the most, Big Surf God, and you are now watching episode 100 of the News You Can Use podcast with me and my boy D Class, man. D Class, what up?
What's happening? What's happening with you, my man?
Oh man, you already know what time it is. On time with time, right?
Facts. You already know what it is, man.
Hey, for the
Yeah.
100th episode, you know we got to come with that big energy. So you know I got to ask you, man, how do you like running your channel over there with the I'm a Brand podcast?
Man, it's definitely cool, man. I mean, it's an learning experience, most definitely. Um, the fact of just getting in contact with people, like working with people's schedules, like that type of stuff, man. Like, I wanted to do it on a specific day, but with the way things going right now, we just recording them and getting it out so that way we can get the message out right now.
It kind of be all over the place sometimes. That's why I let the people who I do the interviews with, I just go on and let them pick the dates. Because
Right.
it's like if you pick the date, it's a date you chose and a time you knew that you would be available.
Right. And that's what I'm learning now. It's like it's just better to do it that way. So that way you don't run into all that missorting time and all that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So who you got next? I see you did one with me. I see you got one lined up with C-Rob, and you just
Yeah,
did one with Ryan or Deuce, right?
yeah, I got so far I got you on there. I got my boy Kurt. He party promoter, DJ out here in Houston. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Kind of trying to get off the ground with these different parties and different stuff like that he doing, trying to kick little positive vibes, play a little music that is not really in the streets right now. He kind of wants you to get outside of the norm of what you usually go to the club and listen to. And then I did the interview with Ryan. It was pretty dope little interview. A lot of positive energy came from that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff came from that, man. It was big. We probably lock in and do another one. I told him I might shoot out there to Colorado, man. Or he might come out here. So one of the two, but we gonna lock back in for sure.
That's dope, man. It's full circle, man. I'm happy that everybody's supporting one another and still sticking together like we should. So jump in it. Tell us what it was about, because I know Ryan is deep, man. He has a lot of good information.
Yeah, man. Like, I just pretty much like I say, man, the podcast is really about the people and the brand.
Right.
So, him, like, he a rapper, basically a lot of motivational speaking, pretty much talking to the youth. So, that the interview pretty much, what I'm saying, was about like different things dealing with the youth, the culture, the presidents. Like, we got into a little bit of the politics. Yeah, man, like, it was pretty big, man. Like, we kind of kept it limited so that way, we could leave more for the future. Because the next time we probably really get into some deep stuff, man. Because we was kind of dibbling and dabbling, but we ain't really just get into it.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, man, Biden or Trump?
Bro, realistically, as a person that's been in the government, man, like, it don't even matter, bro.
He said it's like voting for both evil. You don't know who gonna be
It is
who's the
like,
evil is.
yeah, it is, man. Like we talked about today, man, on the podcast, bro. Like, it's basically picking between the two devils, bro. Like, at the end of the day, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Because Biden is really for the middle class, lower class. Trump is for the upper class. So it really just kind of depends on where you think you fall in that, and whoever you feel is best suited for you, bro. Because I mean, really, Trump getting office, real estate gonna be booming. We already know this.
Right.
That's
Real
what he
estate's
do.
gonna be booming. He's gonna bring a lot of companies back. So it still helps the lower class. It still gives us jobs. It still put us in a good position. Do you agree?
Yeah, it put us in a position, but the fact of this time around, like, if it do happen, we gotta know how to capitalize on being in that position.
Right. We can't go buy Gucci and brand new jewelry this time. We got to make sure we use that money and make big change and difference. Some people did though. A lot of black businesses came from when Trump gave that money during his presidency, and that's why a lot of black voters will vote for Trump
Right,
because he let a lot of people out of jail. He did a lot of things that the right wing don't do,
right,
and I think it was smart for him to be a Republican and act like a Democrat. he made it show that it really don't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. It's all about your actions.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, man, like, you know, they really are just the head of the snake, bro. Like, everybody behind them is really the brains that's pushing it. So, like they say, man, you got to kind of pay attention to all of the elections, every little bit of it, because at the end of the day, the parts you don't care about is the parts they getting over with us on.
Facts. So, have you been keeping up on what's been going on in Kenya, man?
Nah, I ain't really tapped into Kenya. I heard something about the what was that? That's what the taxes, right?
Right.
Yeah, I did hear a little bit about that with the taxes and something about they raised the taxes over there.
Yep. And the city went crazy, man. As you can see, the people will take over if you push them a little bit too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that is crazy that you say that, because that kind of all played into what we talked about today, man. Like, it was just basically us sticking together, bro. Like, stick together, don't fall for the okie doke, don't let them manipulate us with this whole social media, TV, all of that, man. Like, because at the end of the day, think about it. When you was a kid, bro, what was the main thing your parents told you? Get off in front of the TV.
Get from in front of the TV.
Right? Come on, man. So now if they want to give you a message, bro, they put it on TV. People ain't paying no attention.
But that's why we created our podcast, so we can create our own narrative, and we actually could teach people, and we actually could give some knowledge. I want to ask you a question. If it was a young teenager who wanted to do what we do, what would be your advice?
Man, the fact that one, that you young, you kind of got the hands up on it because you kind of already tapped into a lot of stuff, man. Like, basically a lot of what's going on right now with the podcast world is you got older people really trying to like reach back and like tap into what's going on in the streets. When, I mean, at the end of the day, man, people in they 30s, 40s, like, when people ain't in the streets like that no more.
Right.
So as a youngster, like, it's best, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got your phone anyway, you own it. Might as well go and pull it out. Go on and goddamn get you a couple of videos here and there. Get you TikToks, do some dances. Like, you can't be afraid, man, to kind of show people who you are, bro.
Right. So what do you think about me giving up like YouTube classes to show people how to start a podcast, how to brand it, how to get the Instagram popping, how to get the YouTube numbers up? What do you think about me giving up my sauce at this point of my career in this game?
I mean, really, if you giving up it ain't even really giving up the sauce, just because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's really to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, you giving a knowledge, you could give it to anybody. It's just who gonna use it.
Facts.
So, I mean, it's not even like really giving the sauce, just because everybody's not gonna dip in it. Everybody might take the little bit that they get from you and then turn it to something completely different. So, you know, it definitely could work out a bunch of different ways. That's kind of another way too to keep growing the brand. Like, tell them, hey man, you want to start a podcast here? Let me put you under the umbrella, bring you on for some shows, let you do your own show, so then that way you can kind of see what it is and get your feet wet, man. Because yeah, please believe, just sitting interviewing somebody, man, or talking, looking at the camera at yourself, man, for an hour, bro, like, it's not that easy.
It's not for everybody.
It's not that easy, bro.
D-Class said everybody can't do this.
Okay, bro. Like, I mean, and I'm still in the learning phase. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, right. Like, I only been doing this shit. We started this shit about 6 months ago, if that. So it's like, yo, man, like, I'm one of them people. I wasn't big on recording and doing all of that. So, man, I could sit here and like look at myself in this camera, bro, and I'd be like, man, I don't even want to do this. Like, I feel weird talking to myself.
Hey, but the growth, man. I see your growth. You're doing great. You started a great podcast. You got a great name. It's a great brand, and it's about a brand. Right. So you get it. You get it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to tell you too much. I think more of you just doing it. You was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. And I'm like, maybe that might be my calling is to take up and coming podcasters, put them on the podcast, let them start and get their feet wet, and then send them to go do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna come back and do this with me
Yeah,
still. Like,
because that's what it really is. Just let them go do their thing. I mean, shit, you want to do a show every day of the week? Bam, there you go. You got
right,
a co-host right there. Tell them lock in. That way they can build their fan base from there. Because I can say, really, that's probably one thing that when I first started, I wasn't really tripping on that.
right.
It's like you got to really build your fan base to be going live on all these different platforms, man. Like everybody not just finna let you just go live just to go live. Like I know for a fact, like TikTok, if you ain't got like damn near 1,000 followers, bro, they ain't letting you go live. So I mean, yeah, you're not really making no money off the TikTok until you get that point. So you might as well jump in now, kind of lock in with people, kind of get whatever followers you can get. So then that way that kind of already give you the step ahead when you really want to push what you want to do.
That way you can push the narrative. And I agree. And I think that people got the main thing I think that a lot of people have is getting comfortable behind this camera. And once you're able to get comfortable behind the camera and get used to the comments, because the comments could go any kind of way. Either people gonna love you or hate you, either way it go. Our motto is all publicity is good publicity. We know that coming in the game. I'm so happy none of y'all are like real sensitive to things, because any subject could come up. Anybody might say anything, and you got to have some tough skin in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's okay to try different things. See, I started off with more of a positive push, which I still believe in and which I'm pushing. But I have tried things that's a little bit outside of the box of that, just to make sure that I'm gaining a bigger audience and then hit them with the real shit. You got to do that sometime. That's called rebranding. So never be scared to rebrand yourself.
Nah, facts. Yeah, you have to, man. Sometimes you do got to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't flow as you planned originally, because I mean, there's so many different variables, especially when you're dealing with this podcasting, man. I mean, like, just say like tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? We got a storm supposed to come through here. So shit, if you had any interviews lined up for that day, it's like, hey, bro, like it's kind of up in the air, man, because power go out. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Right. And that happens, man. I pray everything go well out there in the storm, and that y'all power don't go out.
Man, look up, man. Long as we got this, we gonna be all right.
That's gonna be all right. He said, "Nigga, I done been through it before." So what do you do? Take me through the steps of what you do when the power go off in the situation.
Realistically, me, man, like if 9 times out of 10 when the power do go off, I'm either sitting here like working on some designs or I'm playing a game. But if I'm playing a game, I'm really pissed, bro. Because I mean, you cut it off in the middle of my game. Now I got to start over. Like, yeah, man, that's the worst, bro. So like when it start raining, like I kind of cut the game off just because I don't want to get pissed because I know it's gonna cut off. And then other than that, man, like I sit here, listen to music. I jump on Spotify real quick. I might go in and make some beats just because I mean I still kind of got power on the laptop while I got it. So yeah, man, just kind of keep myself busy, bro. Because yeah, I go crazy if I can't do nothing. Yeah, that's crazy. I've been walked around outside just to go outside, man.
Right. I was thinking that. I said I probably would go outside in the storm.
In the storm, like
in
me and
the storm, like
me and the dog. I'll be walking the dog, they looking crazy as hell.
Enjoy you.
For real, be out there looking real crazy. Me and the dogs.
I mean, see, in that situation, if you know you got a storm tomorrow, D-Class, charge up your Bluetooth speaker. Make sure your little portable charger for your phone is charged.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure your laptop is charged up. Like, I would be prepared for this shit. Every time it happened, like, I know I'm prepared. I got everything I need.
Facts. And it's to the point, man. Like I'm pretty simple, man. Anyway, so I mean, the fact that ain't nothing going on, I kind of like it, bro. I open up the windows and just look outside, smoke a sweet, ain't doing no tripping.
Man, I'm telling you. All right, so let me get into it. Did you see the footage of Ray J?
I did.
All right, bust down what you think. What you see?
Man, okay. See, I I'm kind of a little bit further in this Ray J story than most people know.
Okay.
Cause
Let's
see,
go.
I've known Ray J since a minute, bro. Like back when he was first dropping music, when he was just known as Brandy's brother. He came to our church out there. And matter of fact, Mona over there in Compton, Mona Boulevard, Church of Christ. He came over there, him and his sister. And yeah, man, I never forget that day because all hell broke loose in that church, bro. It was fights. Man, it was crazy, bro. Crazy. That day I will never forget it. I think I was in the 7th grade when that happened. That was before he say got beat up at Magic Mountain by the girls.
Oh, what?
This was that far back in the day.
You ain't told us this story. Tell it. Come on, D Class. Oh shit. You've been holding this shit all this time.
I'm telling you, like he basically came to the church. It was him, Brandy, and they dad. They dad knew my dad through church because my dad was like a song leader. He went to Southwestern Christian College, which kind of is like a big like Christian school. Pretty much all the pastors, all of that go there. So my dad kind of knew people from Cali all the way to Texas, really just on the whole church level. So one day they came and we was passing the communion. So they had the kids do it. So it was me and one of my homeboys I went to school with. He was on the side where Brandy was. And it was like when he looked up and seen her, she was passing him the plate and he dropped it. So when he dropped the communion plate, Ray J started laughing. So he was ready to square up with Ray J in the church. So then it went from them fighting to then like the pastor and his people start fighting. Like the cops got called, bro. Like it was crazy, dog. Like that was a wild day, bro, to say you went to church and all of this happened, bro. Like a fight, cops, you seen the celebrity. It's kind of a good day, man.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
So who won the fight? Did they squabble down or what?
Nah, they ain't actually do nothing, man. You know, he was ready. My homeboy was with it, man. But you know, the fact that Ray J, they was celebrity-fied at the moment, so it was like, you know, ain't nobody finna let nothing happen to them, man.
No, that's crazy. So what happened at Magic Mountain, man? I heard you mention Magic Mountain.
Yeah, it was a story back in the day, man. They say Ray J went to Magic Mountain. I mean, the story around Long Beach was shit. He got jumped by some girls, bro. Like, I don't know how true the story is.
Well, why they beat him up? What was that about?
I don't know, man. That's the old folklores that used to pass around the city, man. Like, you know, we ain't really had social media at that point, so everything was word of mouth.
They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
nowadays, a motherfucker will pull this out on you real quick.
You see the recent Ray J popped up soon. It popped up ASAP.
All right, so let's talk about it.
Yeah,
what do you think happened? Was that a promotion for his new company, or do you think that they really got it in?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think because he left them at that point in time, like he just wanted to build it and sell it. So they looked at it as a money grab.
Right.
And it's like, okay, we could both make money, but now you pushing this Zeus and whatever it is you got going over there. But then it's like, bro, everything you doing is all fights. So, I mean, it's crazy. Like it all goes into them having an actual fight, man, and him really living his brand. But yeah, man, Ray J, bro, you never know, man. They say suicidal now.
It didn't look real. It looked like publicity for me.
Cause I mean, look, he just slapped him. Like he slapped him, but I mean, yeah, as a man, bro, you're not finna put your hands in my face, period. But
if I was Ray J, I would go bail Krishan Rock out of jail and give her a deal and let her run the show over there, and it'll go up.
Yeah.
Like they need somebody that people are actually interested in watching. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And you've been paying attention to Krishan Rock in the football?
Not really. No.
She a beast, bro. I've watched a couple of her highlights, bro. Like she pretty legit.
Okay.
Yeah, she very legit, man. She's an athlete, bro. Like all that crazy nonsense, man. I mean, yeah, I think that's more the publicity right now for what it is that she really want to do, and the fact that she with Blueface, like they always gonna be with the shit, man. So she
that makes
trying to,
sense.
yeah, she trying to brand herself while she can while he locked up, bro. I feel kind of try to show some different sides of herself.
Right. I mean, I would go movies if I was her movies, and I would do more music. But obviously, her music wasn't obviously paying her like that. But she did shows off of it,
Yeah,
so it's a money grab when you popping like that. It's a big money grab, and I don't think she knew how to move in this game well enough to really get it. And
right.
she was letting Blueface was kind of like helping her, but hindering her at the same time. And
Mhm.
she was helping him, but he had a team, so he was good. He like shit. I'm good regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the fact that his team wasn't really rocking with her like that either, man, that didn't help her at
That's
all.
bad for business.
Yeah, that didn't help at all, man. So I
She
mean,
should have
that's some.
gotten her own manager, her own team, and made sure she was able to book hella shows, venues, this, that, and this, and be able to handle her business properly. But I
Right.
think when you get in this game and you reckless and you drinking and you're doing drugs, it's a little hard to focus. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
I mean, it is, but it get to the point, man. Like they say, man, don't do some shit you can't function off of, bro. Like if you got business to attend to, man. Like if you can't smoke and do what you got to do, don't go high, man. Like come on, bro. Like I feel like that's really common sense. Everybody can't do stuff high.
I've been in that position where I've done some mushrooms or something, and I get on camera and I'm like, why
Yeah,
did you do this to yourself? You know what I'm saying? But you live and you learn.
yeah, you do, man. And it's just what's whatever the price is that you pay for your lesson.
Yes, sir. You will pay a price too.
Facts.
You gotta make sure it's not too high and it's a check you can cash.
At the end of the day, that check got to get cashed some kind of way.
Yeah.
For
So who
sure.
are some up and coming artists that's catching your eye? I've been checking out this female named Shantae.
Shantae, I haven't heard of her.
She
I mean, really, in out here, man, we got man. I mean, listen to my cousin right now, bro. He finna drop another project, Aldi 300.
okay.
He got a project. Yeah, he about to drop on the 6th, no, the 26th of this month, and he got like $100 box. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you paying $100 though, like you gotta kind of wrap your head around that because you're paying $100 for somebody project. But I mean, for what all you get from it though, you definitely don't feel cheated. I mean, it might throw in some t-shirts, some lighters, some stickers. You'll get a scan drive with an album. You might get a hard copy signed. So I mean, you definitely get a lot of stuff for it.
You winning. It's worth the while.
Right. And I mean it's supporting, you know what I'm saying? You supporting somebody hustle, man. Like this dude is basically fresh out, you know what I'm saying? All he doing is rapping. This is how he eat. So I mean, yeah, like it's crazy to say, hey, I need a discount. Nah, man, this is my price.
Right.
Let's do it. Like either you're gonna do it or you not. I mean, that's what it is.
That's actual factual right there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So huh?
what you got going new for the podcast?
Ross. So she in there. So I'm scrambled. My best friend just walked in. She just came out here from Texas.
For sure.
Yeah. So what I was about to say, you said what I got next.
Yeah,
So we're gonna be doing more podcasts, more interviews, season 2. You all right? What are you doing? Okay.
she said she on the move.
Yeah. I might be coming out there to see y'all soon, D class. I'm gonna come visit my best friend and come
What
back.
city? What city she in?
I don't know. I don't think she out there where y'all at. She ain't in Houston.
That nigga say, I don't know. Yeah,
I really don't. And I'm definitely probably like, we do not own the rights to this music.
yeah,
I don't know how good you can hear it. I hope it's very distorted.
it is, bro. Because I can hear music, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, that's good. When it's like that, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, I can't.
As long as it isn't like sound clear, they can't do nothing. But yeah, man. Just more interviews. So I'm gathering the interviews now. I've been going through what you've been going through with the scheduling, man. It's been a little difficult. I guess I've been reaching a little high. So the people, yeah, you gotta deal with their shit. And other than that, more episodes of Las Vegas Alleys. Ankh and Macaroni did a clip last night that they put out today. So that let me know they're ready to start back shooting.
Right.
And shit, the sky's the limit. We got the Goldie Nicole show coming soon. She's gonna be getting her feet wet. She's gonna start her own platform and do a lot of different things too. She's gonna be talking about spirituality. So this will be something a lot different on the podcast. Be real spiritual, informational. I'm still aiming to do the seven subjects, 7 days a week. We just got to fill those slots, figure out how we're gonna run it. The sky's the limit. I got some other ideas, but I'd rather just start doing it and let the people see the work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, just go on and knock it out, man. And you ain't gonna know until we start posting and premiere.
Right. So I'm just like, let's run it like that. That's the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Is just to get it popping.
Nah, that's facts.
Yeah. Me and C-Rob, we did the Tuesday show last Tuesday, so we will be back doing the Tuesday show. That'll be back lit. So yeah, we got a lot going on.
For sure.
I see C-Real and Snubs is on season 2 of their show, so I'm very proud of them. Shout out to C-Real and Snubs.
Yeah, I chopped it up with Snubs the other day.
Yep.
I ain't talked to C-Real in a minute.
Yeah, I talked to both of them probably like a week or two ago, but I chopped it up with Snubs every other time I catch them on live. So yeah.
Facts. Yeah, that's when I really catch them.
Yep. I don't know what Icy got going on. I think she just dropped a new song.
Yeah, she dropped a new song. She did a show in San Antonio. I want to say last month.
Okay.
She did a show, and yeah, she just pretty much, man, just dropping music, man, promoting videos.
Okay, that's what's up. And I haven't heard from the real Aloha. I know she lost a family member or two, so hey, you know.
Yeah, I kind of follow her a little bit too, man. Yeah, she been going through it, bro. Like she lost some family. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't really ain't heard no music from her right now, just because, you know what I'm saying, she got a lot going on. So hopefully, man, she get back into music, man. She was a pretty dope artist, bro.
Yeah. They did?
Yeah. Auntie, no cat.
We got the kids over here, man. We lit deep.
They say we lit.
Yes, sir. So yeah, who else?
Man, I seen that boy Perk tapped in with you a couple times.
Oh yeah, Perk gonna be lit with us. Erica or one of y'all. Smart. But yeah, what else? My boy Joker just dropped the tape. Have you heard it?
I haven't. I did use his I used something that he put on Instagram. I used it for my dog background music.
What?
Yeah, he got something that he put on Instagram, and I got a dog, man. Basically, he a miniature bully. And pretty much, yeah, he gonna be the first dog in the whole, I guess, breeding business. I guess, man, we finna jump out there and see what it do.
Oh,
But
yeah,
yeah, man, I use it. The dog is prime. His name is Hulk. He locked up in the kennel right now, bro. He definitely would be in here making an appearance.
oh yeah, man. We got to make sure we put the dog on the podcast and see what he got to say. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Hey, that boy, that crazy, man.
I'm gonna send you my boy Joker's tape. It's fire. I listened to it recently. It's fire.
I'm sure, man. I'm supposed to lock in with him, man, and get an interview for him too. So he'll be on the podcast soon too.
Okay, we definitely got to do that. Who else? Capo. Capo is, I think he added a documentary right now about Coolio.
Okay.
So he's been doing that. He hasn't started up season 2 of Beyond the Score yet, but he will be starting. But I think that would be a good interview for you too.
Yeah, I'm tapping in with a lot of people, man. It's just getting everything in order. And then too, like eventually I want to get it to where I start going live with the interviews. Because right now I'm just recording them and then putting them out. So it's like eventually I kind of want to get the following to where I can really just go live. And then that way we really just push what we trying to do.
Okay. Yes, sir. That's what's up. Yeah, we definitely got to kick that in and get that into gear and turn up. For sure.
Yeah. So man, then you gotta come on with this merch, man. You gotta come on this side of the world, man, with the merch, bro.
Yes, sir, man. That's my next endeavor. I wanted to show them some of the samples and see if I could get some people to, tap in and want to spend some money. And then I was going, you know what I'm saying, pay Peter to pay Paul one time.
Yeah, but I mean, as you know what I'm saying, like the fact that I'm kind of starting out too, like really the best way to do it, like is really try to drop shipping. You know what I'm saying? Like just get your logo, and then that way you can put out whatever you want to put out, and you're not really spending no money until the person buys the product. Now, right. But the bad part in it is that like you got to try to get people to go to this website.
Right, that's the hard part.
Right.
But you put the link in your bio. You got it on YouTube. It's a million ways to skin a cat. If you got the product on hand, though,
it's much easier
to just sell people your product while you out, or give it to the right people to post, and we're at an event or something like that. So,
right, because that's kind of where I'm at with mine. Is that I mean we got we about to do a cruise vlog coming up, so that should be dropping hopefully next week sometime. But yeah, man, like a lot of that stuff, bro, like I'm gonna pretty much wear, man, my own shirts, man. Like I'm pretty big on basically designing my own stuff and wearing my own clothes, man. Right. Because you're paying these people just for their name. Like, why not put your own name behind something and just put your own money behind it? Instead of spending $80 on a shirt, bro, you can make your own shirt, pay $15, and you got your own shirt.
Facts. That makes sense.
So it's like, yeah, man. We got that coming. And then too, I got my wife designing. She designing a lot of the female line. I try to get my son in the mix, try to get him designing some stuff too, man. So try to make it family oriented, man. But I'm not trying to push nothing. So whenever they decide they want to jump on here and let you know when it's dropping, I'm sure gonna let them let you know.
Right. So yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna support. I told you I need some of the merch, man, so I can wear it on the show, man.
Yeah, I was gonna go live at some point, man. Probably I was gonna probably do it tonight, but I mean, shit, since we're on here now, it is what it is. Like basically, I want to find like some brand ambassadors, man. Right. Like to really, I mean, at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna say the merch is free, but you not finna be paying what everybody else paying. Like I'm gonna let you get it at cost, so that way, I mean, there's more for you to really do what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like wear it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it's good, if it's not. So then that way I can really get some feedback on what it is.
Right.
Because I mean we got all kind of stuff, bro. Phone cases, purses, tennis shoes, dresses. Like I could pretty much do anything. So I mean, yeah, that's why I'm trying to get some people, man, that really, you know, even if you want to do your own brand, let me know, and in that way I can kind of intertwine you in what I got going. And that way, man, hey, if we do this shit together, it make it happen.
Facts. Yeah, that's the plan, man. So I ain't gonna hold you too long, man. I'm gonna go say hi to my peoples and stuff. They came in, they looking like, what you in here doing?
Yeah, like what you got going on?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So shout out to everybody who tuned in to the news you can use. We will be busting this down and putting out some edits. You know me and D Class, man. We're gonna get together and do this again. So we out, man.
Sure.
Yes, sir. All right, D Class.
All right, brother.